with Chamber Press, and we're here at So What Festival in Texas with Felicity. And can you just start by telling me like where you guys came from and
Definitely.
how did the band start?
Yes, we are Felicity. We're from Orlando. A lot of us are from different areas as well, but that's where the band is kind of located. I'm the vocalist. My name is Damien.
I am Mike. I play bass.
I'm Drew. I play guitar.
Corey, I play guitar.
Yes, and then how the band started, right?
Yeah.
So the band started actually on Craigslist, where me and Drew were messaging each other, basically saying we wanted to start a band, and we found each other. He came over to my parents' garage. I was living at my parents' at the time, and he was nervous slightly because he could have been killed, but everything was like, but you never know. You never know. It's Craigslist,
Right.
but like, luckily it worked out. And then after that, Mike came in and Corey, and then our drummer Rashid, all from Craigslist.
Really?
Yeah. Except Rashid, our drummer, who is not here right now. But yes.
Okay.
But that is how the band started, and yeah.
Yeah, that's a fun. Were you the one that posted the Craigslist post?
It was
who
either
was
me or
it?
Drew, to be honest.
Both had posts and saw each other.
Oh,
I think we either replied to each other or something like that, and
Damien is the recruiter. He brings in people,
I
vet them well, and talk them through
Yes.
the Felicity way.
I'll usually call them up within like 30 minutes and have a full conversation, and I could tell right away if they want to do this or if they don't, and that's basically it.
Well, it's been working out for about 10 years now, right?
About like 8 or is it 9? 8 or 9? 8 or 9, I think.
I think
Close.
when Corey joined is like when the real era,
2016,
like,
right?
We've been playing together for 10 years.
2015.
Yeah, it's closing in on 10 years.
So yes, it's very
That's
close.
great. And I'm curious where the name came from, how you came up with the name Felicity.
The name, actually, well, first off, we were trying to come together and basically trying to agree on a name. It's so difficult to come up with a name, to have 5 guys agree on something. So we were like, each one of us will come to practice with a name. And I was going to UCF during the time, and I was reading this book, and and I think it was Robinson Crusoe, and I saw the word Felicity, and I was unsure what that meant. I looked it up, and I saw it was a synonym for Nirvana, which I think is one of the best band names ever, and it just means happiness. And Felicity means happiness. So I brought it to the guys, and I was like, we're all happy playing music.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think about the name? It was the last name standing. They hated it the least. So the rest is history, and it became Felicity. So,
Oh, awesome! Well, it's a great name.
thank you.
You just played in Chicago. It was your first time playing there, and I'm curious how that went. How was that?
It was a blast. We were supposed to play Chicago in 2017 on one of the tours, but it got canceled. So this show was our first headliner in Chicago, and it went really well. I had a ton of fun. How do you feel it went?
Yeah, I mean, first time in a city, and we had like 100 people come see us, so that's pretty insane. And we all flew up with our equipment, which is always a tough task. And but we pulled it off, and the show went really good. What do you think, Corey?
I mean, minus the sound logistics, taking an entire live performance rig and breaking it down to like a third of what it is. But we made it work, so can't complain. Yeah, we played everything the way we needed to, and sounded as good as we could. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. And do you guys have any other shows or tours coming up?
Yes, we have a few festival dates that we're announcing. I think July 6th we're playing Gainesville. It's this punk nights. Tampa. I thought we were doing something in August, right? August we're playing Gainesville. So other than that, we're just writing. We're going to be releasing more songs and more singles, and then who knows what the future holds.
Right. Oh, that's exciting, though. And I'm excited to see you guys play as well at So What today or tomorrow?
Tomorrow. Very, yeah,
Right.
2:45. We're excited.
Yeah, I'm excited to see you guys for the first time.
Yes.
There you go.
Oh,
Here's a flyer.
Thank you, so I won't forget.
Yes.
And I see you added the Lowe's and Target on there. I've seen your videos on social media. Can you guys tell me a bit about that and how you ended up banned from the store?
Well, we were just trying to like have some fun, because a lot of us we're like, when we want to do content, we want to do stuff that like is true to us, and like we're silly, we laugh all the time, so we're like, hey, let's go in stores and play our music and see what people think about it. So basically that's what we did in Lowe's, Target, all these places, and a few of them we've got banned, and a few of them we just annoy until they're like, just leave, and we just leave. So but like other than that, we've had a ton of fun doing it. And what do you think? you think about it?
It's just fun, just going down aisles and getting people to look at us strangely and wonder what we're doing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we're not doing anything that is arrestable. So yeah, we're asked to leave. Whatever. There's really no big consequence. So it's just fun.
Yeah.
It's good content. People enjoy engaging with it, and yeah, we get booted out of some places, but that's what the goal is.
It makes the videos go viral.
It does.
Kicked out. If no one cares,
Yeah.
it doesn't usually do it.
One of the goals will be to set up equipment and like literally play electronically, not just with acoustics. We got to actually get electronics going.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. You guys heard it first. So.
Yeah, no, that's super fun. I love the videos. They're
That's
fun
awesome.
to watch. So you're performing here tomorrow. Is there any other festivals that you would dream to perform at?
Download Festival would be amazing.
Rockville.
Welcome to Rockville would be awesome.
Lollapalooza.
Lollapalooza would be fantastic.
Rockfest was like Sonic Temple.
Sonic Temple definitely
There's
is a
one in
big one.
California. Aftershock.
Aftershock would be huge. Rocklahoma.
Incarceration.
Incarceration.
Any
I think-
rock festival that's current right now.
I think so. I would love to go to Europe though as well and play some of
yeah,
those because I've seen like
definitely.
some of my favorite bands just when I would watch like YouTube videos and like watch them, and those festivals look huge.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll get there.
At some
I'm
point,
sure.
at some point.
I'm sure.
I
And, so you just recently released your new single, "Lovesick Blues." What was the inspiration behind that song?
I think we wanted to see how many like lyrics we could drop from like
Yeah.
big artists into a song and see if like people would relate to it, and like that was some of the inspiration for that. And I think a lot of people have been digging it, and it's pretty much a song like it's a lovesick song, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that you're missing that person and you're wanting them to know it, and I think it's a lot of people's connecting with that with the lyrics when it comes to that stuff, and it's just hopefully it's like a summer vibe song as well.
Yeah, it
So
definitely is. It
exactly
definitely
has
is.
like a summer like breakup song maybe.
Yeah.
Like something like that, but it's basically like that, so a lot of people have been
Who's
digging
the
it.
main songwriter?
To be honest, like Felicity is like all of us, like
Oh,
we all kind of
great.
go into a room and like see how best we can like all put our own ideas into it. I think that makes it more unique,
Yeah, definitely.
and where it's not just one person doing everything. But Andrew Wade,
Yeah.
our producer, plays a huge role into like kind of honing in on it and making sure that we're not going too far, you know, in all
Yeah.
directions, because we can go that way sometimes.
Yeah, I know, that's awesome. Has there been a song that's been like your favorite to write or the most fun to write?
I think for me personally, I think going to Los Angeles to do the song with Point North, Charlie Sheen, was a ton of
Yeah.
fun, and it was just a great experience. I think that was that I had the most fun writing that one. Just going to like we had never done that, like go out of state
Yeah.
and write a song, and working with John was awesome. And we saw him here; he's playing the festival today, so
Yeah.
like that was probably my favorite. But you guys probably have different answers, each one of you.
That's actually a great response. I love a good destination recording of a song, and getting to go to LA and just hang out with all of the musicians out there. It was a blast. That was a great answer. I can't top that right now for recording a song. That was awesome. Because we get to go to California, and we never really get to go to California.
Yeah, that does sound super fun.
We have a new song coming out later this year called Code Breaker. That was a lot of fun to write in the studio that day. Yeah. But that was a one that was a lot of fun to write. But definitely like going to LA and writing with John and having a different songwriter, different producer's point of view, where they're both like equally amazing and great. It was just cool to have two different ways of knowing like, wow, there's two different ways of doing this. And there's probably 100 different ways of doing it, but yeah.
I think Dead Last is going to be a lot of fun because that one was the time signature in that chorus was just not a straight 4/4, and it was probably the hardest one we had to write a melody for.
Yeah, it was.
And the fact that we got Anthony from Capstan on it is going to be great. He's a homie, so yeah. And it's got a nice little number at the end of it that people are going to expect, so that's cool.
Probably one of the heaviest songs we've ever written too. Which is fun.
Yeah, so I'd say that. Here you go, buddy.
Good answers. Great answers. Yeah, some of those are released, some of those are unreleased.
Yeah, great. Well, I'm excited now to hear those songs. And so I have to ask about Emo Trash, because I know when you started teasing that song, there was a lot of feedback online. Was that the reaction you were expecting when you wrote that song, or were you expecting anything?
I think there was I think Drew would tell this the best.
We were like specifically writing a song we wanted to be divisive. We knew it was going to be divisive. We knew it was going to be songs that probably people either loved it or hated it, and we knew we were going to get a lot of feedback, and we knew we were intentionally writing a song that we could go viral for, like something we could hopefully go viral for. And it wasn't like normally we just write songs, and then we try to figure out how to market it after. Where this was like, let's come up with the marketing ideas and then write the song to go along with it.
Yeah.
And I think we expected it, but it was a lot bigger than what we expected.
We weren't expecting that. There was a lot of negativity, like when it came to some of the stuff like on Twitter, but at the end of the day, we were writing it for like our fans, and hopefully I think they dug it. I think they liked it a lot. So
yeah,
like,
it's a fun song for sure.
That's the most important thing. It's fun.
Yeah, definitely.
It's fun, and like people are like on the tour, that our latest tour with Between You and Me, like everyone was like singing that one like insanely. So I was like, people are definitely digging it. So
yeah, for sure. And I know you guys had some fun with the hate comments. I saw the videos. Did you guys have any one that was like you particularly remembered that was your favorite?
I love the a lot of it was like these guys, like a lot of it was like these guys know nothing about emo, or like they're the only emo band they know is My Chemical Romance, and I'm like, motherfuckers, we just opened for the Used. We've played Warped Tour. We've been around for 10 years. We are actually do know emo. You're the one who doesn't. And it was kind of like that. Like we were like appalled that say whatever you want, but don't question how emo we are. That hits.
Definitely.
One of my favorite was when they're like, it's a bunch of guys pushing 40, and I'm like, dude, I'm not even 30. Like, what are you talking about? Like, it's a bunch of dudes that are like 40 doing this. It's like, I'm like born like, I'm a child here, dude. That was my favorite.
I think those are some of our favorites.
Yeah, they're pretty funny. I'm glad you guys had some fun with it.
Yeah,
in your
no,
videos
definitely.
As well. And you mentioned you guys definitely have some emo band influences. So what are some of those? Did you guys have any favorites growing up?
Yes, it's so many, to be honest with you, but like huge ones for me were like probably Story of the Year was like a huge influence on me, and growing up they were like huge, and the fact that Dan Marsala was featured on one of our songs, Ignite, was like incredible. So Story of the Year has always been like a huge one for me. What about you?
I would say Yellow Card, Hawthorne Heights, definitely. The Story of the Year, of course. Can't knock them, but I usually say them first, and you already did. Early Red Jumpsuit. I know I'm leaving plenty on the table. Census Fail. Yep.
Silverstein for us.
Silverstein. Yep. Silverstein.
Count Papa Roach. That's probably.
That's true. It's hard to sometimes we forget that Papa Roach does cross into the emo genre while also being hard rock. So yes, for me, Papa Roach, 100%. And then maybe for Corey, Take Back Sunday.
Of course.
Yeah, TBS, the Used definitely. Even bands like Red Jumpsuit and All American Rejects, kind of like one hitters. Yeah. We had Fall Out Boy with. Take This to Your Grave. That was great. Panic at the Disco before Brandon did his own little weird thing. You don't know
any of those bands are, Corey. You're not.
I know, I'm not emo. I forgot. But even like some of the heavier stuff, you had like Every Time I Die. You had Vanna. There's a lot of really good stuff. Chelsea Grin was great growing up. So yeah. Here you guys. You can have that.
I think we named every emo band.
I think that's it.
Well, now everybody knows you are very emo.
Exactly.
You know what you're talking
Everyone's
about.
watching this.
Well, before we wrap up the interview, I want to do a few fun Would You Rather questions with y'all.
Okay.
So the first one I have for you, would you rather sing your favorite song in front of a sold-out arena or in front of the original artist by yourself?
Oh, man.
Do the arena.
I think the arena, collectively arena.
The crowd would probably help sing it, so
Yeah.
that can mask how bad I would be doing.
Yeah. And if we do bad, we don't have to embarrass ourselves in front of them.
Arena, definitely.
Looking you in the face and be like, that was horrible, that was awful, never seen
That's going to haunt my dreams,
You get
actually.
to sing
Thank you for
Iris to Johnny Resnick.
that.
Wouldn't you love to do that?
No, I want to hear him sing it.
You get to
Not
sing to
me,
him. You get to sing to the dolls.
Sure, I'm good with the arena one, yeah.
All right. Next one. Would you rather listen to one song for the rest of your life or never be allowed to listen to the same song twice?
Oh my God, these are fantastic questions. I feel like I need more.
I got it.
What's your answer?
I would rather listen to one song once because depending on the emotion and memory it gives you, that stays with you. And you can still listen to so much music for the rest of your life. listening to the same song over and over. It's like, you know, nobody wants to eat like the same meal over. Yeah, but it's like the same thing when they say if you love a place so much, never work there. Eventually, you're gonna hate it. But if you love something so much, then you cherish it and you respect it by giving it that emotion you had the first time. That's just me.
I'm not going to fight you on that. I think
That's
we're
just me.
collectively do that.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
your
I'm
question.
okay with that answer.
Yeah.
I'm okay
That
with
is
that
a great answer. Yeah, very good answer. All right, next. Would you rather be stuck in a romantic comedy with your worst enemy or a horror movie with your best friend?
Horror movie.
Horror movie.
Collectively
We
horror.
talk a lot about
We are.
surviving horror in a
We-
Yeah.
We'll be at like a very scary hotel and we're like, all right, someone bursts in with a gun. Which one of us is surviving? who or
It's definitely
zombie
horror.
apocalypse.
So,
like,
so
Yeah.
I mean, literally, we were having that discussion. Who would die first in a zombie apocalypse? And I think it was
Who's gonna make it?
It was
We were
Mike
gonna
first.
make it. Corey
Oh,
was
okay,
gonna
never
make
mind.
it. You
Oh no,
died
it was
first.
Pablo. It was Pablo.
You're
It
the
was
one who
Pablo.
died first.
Yeah, I can dress animals, dude. I can
True.
skin them.
Corey and I fused
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Okay,
You'd be a
moving
fool.
on. Moving on.
All right, it's a horror movie.
Yeah, horror movie. Horror
Definitely
movie.
horror movie.
All right, and then actually, the next one is: would you rather be stuck in a zombie apocalypse or alien invasion?
Zombie apocalypse. Oh, alien. Oh
But
man,
the
I
alien,
really-
we don't know what the aliens
It's like
might
a wild
do.
card,
It's a
man.
wild
I
card.
love Independence
We
Day.
know
though.
I know,
lore.
but
We
that'd
know
be-
zombie
I love
lore.
Independence
They
Day.
could blow up buildings.
Scratch that. Zombie apocalypse is the answer.
Alright.
Because we're trying to think if we could survive there.
My
Yeah.
background-
You've already planned it out. You've
Yeah,
already
I've
planned
seen
it
enough
out.
movies.
Yeah,
Mari
Mari
Jackson, that's bad. Do that.
Okay, so zombie.
Yeah,
Zombie.
of course. All right, and last one, as some emo kids, would we rather eat only pizza for a year or no pizza for 5 years?
No pizza. 5 years.
Pizza for a year. I'm going to disagree with you here. Pizza
to
for
not have pizza
Yeah.
for
You can't-
5
Fair
years.
enough.
I could take a break from pizza for 5 years.
5
But,
years.
but,
That's so
but it's the
odd.
same thing like we talked about. Like
I disagree.
we talked about like only being able to listen to one song. Eventually, you're gonna hate pizza if that's all you can eat.
No, I'm gonna take the pizza. Yeah.
Like me and
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah.
We're
Split.
split. We're
Split.
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 We're gonna go
That's-
do pho,
I'm gonna go eat
Chick-fil-A.
tacos.
Yeah, it's fine.
tacos,
I'm okay.
Chinese food, corn dogs.
We'll have a
No.
Mexican pizza.
No, because I could have a bunch of different toppings on my pizza,
Yeah,
right?
we'll make
Exactly.
True.
Exactly.
There you
Eggplant.
go.
Exactly.
Eggplant,
Okay.
yeah.
Like pepperoni, everything. Dude, I'm just.
We can agree to disagree.
I think we're gonna split there. That was a controversial one right there.
Of course. All right. Well, that wraps up our interview. Thank you guys so much for your time.
Thank you as
And
well.
I'm excited to see what you guys do in the future. And now I'm excited to hear those songs you talked about.
Yes, that's awesome. Thank you so much for your
Yeah,
time.
Yeah, of course.